No time or space for your own vegetable garden? No worries, you can still enjoy growing vegetables at home. There are some vegetables that you can regrow again and again from kitchen scraps. Do you throw your garlic bulbs out once they start to sprout? What about your potatoes when they get a little wrinkly? How about ginger root that sits out on the counter too long? Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to my channel. Today I will present 12 vegetables and herbs you can regrow again and again in your garden. Number 1. Lemongrass. You can regrow lemongrass by placing the stalks in water. When the roots come out in 2 to 3 weeks, you can plant the lemongrass stalks in a pot with soil in a sunny place. Number 2. Ginger. You can regrow ginger by soaking ginger chunks overnight in water and then transferring them in a pot with soil in a warm and sunny place. Number 3. Basil. Basil is a breeze to propagate. Simply take some healthy, fresh 4-inch cuttings from a young basil plant. Leave just 2 sets of leaves at the top of each cutting and remove the remaining leaves. Then, submerge the cuttings in a few inches of clean water. It may take between 1 to 2 weeks for roots to form, after which plant it in a small pot for the windowsill or out in your garden. Number 3. Mint. Another herb worth growing from cuttings is mint. Much like basil, you'll want cuttings about 4 to 5 inches in length. Number 4. Green onions. Do you love to toss some green onions on just about everything? Buy them once and then grow them from the scraps on a windowsill. Place the root left over from the green onions in a couple of inches of water. And in just a few days, you'll notice roots form and also the leaves will start to grow. Continue to harvest while in water or plant in a container of potting soil. Number 5. Garlic. If your garlic cloves start to sprout, plant them. Garlic is one of the easiest plants to grow over and over again. 1 clove planted in the garden in either early fall or late winter, depending on your area, can multiply into a bulb or multiple cloves. Number 6. Celery. Celery follows the same protocol as many others. Once you use the celery stalks, save the end that's left over. Place it root side down in clean water for around a week, then transfer the celery to rich, well-draining soil and watch it really start to take off. Number 7. Lettuce. Buy a fresh head of lettuce, make a salad and plope the base of the leaves you're left within a couple of inches of water. Within a week, it will begin to regrow. Number 8. Sweet potatoes. If you love sweet potatoes, consider growing them yourself. Submerging more than half of a sweet potato in a glass of water and sitting it on a sunny windowsill. Wait for sprouts to form and reach 4 inches or so. Once roots form and grow a little, plant out in the garden. Number 9. Bok choy. You can regrow bok choy by placing the root end face up in water. In a few days, you will see it starts to regrow. And in 1 to 2 weeks, you can transfer it to a pot with soil to let it grow a full head. Number 10. Leeks. Regrowing leeks works the same as regrowing green onions. Just cut them in about 2 inches from the roots and place them in a glass of water. Number 11. Rosemary. Rosemary can be propagated and regrown by cutting 2 to 3 inches from the tops of the rosemary stalks and placing them into water. When the new roots sprout, you can transfer them into soil-filled containers. Number 12. Cilantro. You can regrow cilantro by placing the stems in a glass of water. That's 12 vegetables and herbs you can regrow again and again in your garden. If you enjoy watching this video, please share it to your friends.